welcome to the feature, man. I am your host, CJ3, Mr. Cliff Jackson III. I am he. And I am so happy that you all decided to come in and kick it with me today, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be with me today, and I graciously appreciate that, man. That is so awesome, man. Hey, whether y'all watching this thing here live or y'all tuning in on the replay, you don't want to miss today's show. I promise you and I assure you, today we're getting into what are the things that you are obsessed with. So what are you obsessed with? What is it? What's your addiction? What is it that you just cannot let go or can't get rid of? And we're going to go into a few of those things and talk about a little bit of that later on tonight, man. So we're going to get into that real soon. But you already know how I do it, man. I'm always just so happy to let y'all know that I am here. And y'all are here, man. Hello to all my features. Thank y'all for coming back, man. Thank y'all for coming back to the show. To all my watchers and viewers that are tuning in by way of YouTube and Twitch and Facebook, man. Yo, thank y'all for coming to the show. I hope y'all are ready and excited about everything that's about to go on tonight. And to all my new listeners and new watchers and things of that nature who are watching and listening by any one of those particular streams, man. Hey, I thank y'all for y'all attendance. Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate y'all's time, man. And I promise you, I just want y'all to enjoy yourself. You won't be disappointed, man. So y'all just sit back, relax as we get intimate and become exclusive with the topics and my guests that we'll be having, later on throughout the week, man. So, hey, you know how we do it, baby girl, baby boy. Hey, you already know how it is. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please make sure that y'all can hear me. If you can, please give me some likes right now. Make sure I'm coming in clear for y'all, because I don't want y'all to miss none of this tonight or what we're about to get ourselves into, man. If you want to be on the feature, if you want to be featured on the feature, if you are an artist, if you are a small business, if you are a business that is trying to let people know that you're hiring, if you are a politician, if you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, essential worker, please come to the show. Email me at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com. Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at the same handles, at thefeature with CJ3. We're on every single day, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Please listen and download us on all major outlets. Can't go wrong while putting us a part of your day. And go back and listen to a few of those other Feature Fridays guests that we've had on the show, all on those podcasts that are waiting for you. And donate and support the cause. Please send your donations to our Cash App at $RightTouchSports. PayPal, paypal.me/RightTouchCJ3. Anchor, www.anchor.fm/the feature with CJ3. And today's show is brought to you by none other than Mark Lyles at Success Athletic Training. Oh yeah, they go hard. Want to get in contact, want to get in shape, call or contact Mark at Success Athletic on IG. And on Facebook, contact him on Mark Lyles. Facebook, definitely make sure you get him up on Facebook, because definitely he'll be on time on that one all day long, man. My man Mark Lyles, world-renowned personal trainer, sponsoring the show, man. I greatly appreciate it, man. Hey, getting into it, man. You already know what time it is, man. We're talking about what the things that we are obsessed with. Now, there are a ton of things that are out there that we have grown such an obsession for and an addiction for. As far as how Webster considers obsession, obsession is defined as the state of being obsessed with someone or something, and obsessions are just reoccurring thoughts, whether right or wrong. They're urges or images that are experienced as intrusive and unwanted as well as wanted. And for most people, it causes anxiety, it causes distress, causes depression, and individuals try to ignore them, suppress them and neutralize them the best way that they can. And it's a different thought of action when that type of stuff take place. You have to think about something else to try to think of, you know, not doing or thinking about what it is that's obsessive, that they're obsessed with. And obsession is a mental illness, man. It's a real serious situation, and it's a consistent repetition thought that we, as people, we either oblige it because we obsessed with it so much that we want it that bad, we need it that bad, we have to have it that bad, and some of us, try to overcome it, because we know we have that problem and we know we can't get past it and we know we have certain things going on. And then there's some things about people that are obsessed with certain things that just really don't make no sense. And we'll get into all that as we keep going on. One of the main things I know us as individuals, people, all of us are guilty of it. Food. Who is not obsessed with food? Who does not like eating food? I mean, as much food that is out there in the world and all the things that's going on with COVID and whatnot, man, listen, I know some weight and some diet plans have been thrown off completely, and it's totally understandable. As you can see with my screensavers right now with my man on the screen, like screen with food, like people are obsessed with food, which causes all different types of things, from obesity to depression, and it can be because of those things as to why people are obsessed with food. And food definitely has taken over in a lot of ways, because we got late night snacks, and even with us trying to eat healthy and things of that nature, we still find ourselves indulging and engaging with food. Another thing that we are obsessed with, cell phones. Oh my gosh. Like, we so obsessed with cell phones that, man, they got them glued to our ear. We got earphones and earbuds in our ear now, just to, make sure that the sound's not getting out to everybody. We having, conversations with those, but yet still doing other things on our phone. Our cell phones that, just technology, period. Cell phones, computers. We have become so obsessed with those things. Like, it has literally acquired so much of our time and our interest and our attention that we really, really yet, don't realize that our obsessions with those things, like, we can't live without our phone. Our phone is our life. It's everything. It has our whole life literally in it, from our contacts to pictures to movies and things that you watch and trying to pay bills from your cell phone. Our cell phone literally has become our life. And I understand, because we have yet to relinquish the mindset that yet we are so obsessed with these technology gadgets and gizmos and things that's being created to quantize our time, and it's taking that. Another obsession, money, 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 money. How can you not be obsessed with the money? There's so many money hungry folks out there, man. I'm talking about in everything, trying to make a buck, trying to get that money, trying to get that paper, however you want to interpret it. Like, people are literally obsessed with money. Money is their driving force and their driving source. Like, there's nothing else that's in the way. They so focused on making money. If not making money, taking money. However it is, there's some type of formality of money in some type of way that people just are obsessed with having it. Don't matter how much, they go for it, go after it, go make it happen. It is literally the very main being of a lot of people's obsession. I know it's definitely one of mine. I gotta go get that money. I gotta make this happen. Because you gotta have it to survive, and you gotta try to make sure that you can provide and create different type of ways of different type of streams of income and all that different type of stuff on top of having a career and stuff like that. So money is always one of those main driving things, the driving forces that people are obsessed with. They just gotta have it. People will die for this thing. They hell, it's in the song. OJ said it best. People rob their own brother, mother, sisters, everybody for this thing. They're just that obsessed with it. So, obsession with money is definitely a real big thing that has people in a state of being obsessed with something. So, yeah, man, money is a big one. Another one, people. Now, this was a movie that was actually, came out with Beyonce and, Idris Elba, called Obsessed. But it's real. People are obsessed with people. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, you'd be amazed at how people are obsessed with just other people's, the way they live or who they're with. And folks really have that type of mindset of going after what it is that they want. I mean, literally and figuratively. Like, they are going after what they want at all costs. They got shows that's based off of stuff that people have, definitely put things in fatal attraction type modes where people go out and go after the other lovers and they already dating and somebody who's been, cheating or whatever and got that going on, like, and it becomes that love triangle ordeal. Like, people make people do a lot of crazy things. People think about people in certain crazy type of ways. Like, people are obsessed with each other. They're obsessed with people. You know what I mean? There's jealousy that also sets in with obsession. That, people have something that they just don't have. And that becomes a problem. It becomes a thing. And it becomes something very, very heavy within it. And also that's something that people are obsessed with as far as with other people comes that other thing. Sex. I mean, people are definitely obsessed with people, who want sex. Sex is something that's very big, very major. People are always out there trying to come across, some sexual satisfaction. Like, it is an obsession. I mean, men, we have it. Females, y'all have it. It is, it is something that is common, but yet at the same time, people are truly addicted to it. I mean, that it's a business. I mean, it's that addictive. People are getting paid for sex and prostitution, illegally, illegal. I mean, it is crazy. I mean, it's legalized in countries and stuff like. I mean, it is crazy. But even with the sex trafficking and whatnot, people are obsessed with the sex trafficking, which brings me to the next one as far as people being evil. How evil people are, just obsessed with being evil. Racist folks are obsessed with being racist. Greedy people are obsessed with being greedy. Police are obsessed with beating black people. And yet we still don't have a reason as to why we are as a race are hated on and things of that nature, but yet we are still dealing with evil people, murderers, killing people. Like, all of that stuff is evil. Like, people are obsessed with doing these things. Like, mass murderers, people who going on these killing sprees, people who just, in gangs and things of that nature. Like, people are into doing evil things. And if that's your thing, this is what it is. People have evil thoughts. Maybe some have thoughts of evil things of what I wish a motherfucker would do. I wish I would, or things that I wish I would do. You know what I mean? It's those type of thoughts and stuff, or actions, because those things can actually matriculate into something popping up and popping off. Racism is real big right now going on in our country because it's been happening for years, and now we're making a huge thing about it and bringing it to the forefront, to the attention of things, to where now, people are starting to really, really start paying attention to what we're saying. But it's the evils that's still happening. It's still happening. It's still getting worse. Like, a lot of this stuff hasn't slowed down. A lot of this stuff hasn't stopped at all. The internet. Oh my gosh. So many people are obsessed with the internet. Like, they can't get their behinds off the internet. They gotta be on Facebook. They gotta be on Twitter. They gotta be on Instagram. I mean, the internet has our whole life all pretty much summed up. I mean, right now, we on the internet. I can't knock it. But yet, People are here because they are obsessed with the internet. They can't get off it. I mean, and it goes back to cell phones, which is the gadgets that allow you to to download the apps and all that stuff that y'all can have, with the things that y'all become obsessed with. I mean, it happens. It is what it is, and it continues to be what it is. Careers. People are so driven in their careers, man. I'm talking about like they don't want to do nothing but work until they reach their success. Until they reach the level where they want to be, till they feel comfortable, to where they can take, a vacation or whatever. But in the mindset of somebody who's just so obsessed with work, like it's like no days off. Like they really go hard at the things that they desire in their career, where they want to be. They're not happy with where they want to be, so they try to get to a level and a place where they're comfortable with life and where they're comfortable in their career, and where they're probably their CEO or they're probably the top executive or whatever it is they're trying to do. For either it's an entrepreneur, somebody trying to start a business. I mean, that is definitely something that folks can, attest to, especially for those folks like myself are entrepreneurs who are trying to build something from nothing. And it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of focus and endurance. However, those people who are obsessed with it, I'm talking about the folks that's grinding day in, day out, night and day and whatnot. I mean, I can't deny, I'm one of those people, who's obsessed with just trying to be the best at what they do when it comes to work. Because when you work hard, you play hard. And when you get those opportunities and things like that, you get that other obsession when people get obsessed with their house and their cars. Like, don't get it twisted. It's always great to go hard for those type of things and achieve those type of things, but it's people out there that are so obsessed with their cars. I'm talking about obsessed with what it look like, and just not even that, but with their clothes and fashion. They're obsessed with the name brand. They're obsessed with what certain things look like. Like, it's that type of mindset and fad that a lot of people are having because of what's being seen and what's being interpreted upon the internet. It's what a lot of folks have came across and a lot of folks have seen. And it's the lifestyle that a lot of folks want to live. You try to live out of their means or end up in debt. They start struggling. They have financial problems because they ain't saving money right or spending money right because they're trying to keep up with the Joneses and the Jacksons. So at the same time, it's like, people just out there just spending money, they ain't got it, or just not, spending wisely, and feel as if, they have that shopping addiction, or they have to purchase or buy or do all this type of stuff, to feel validated for what it is that they do. And those obsessions, of having those things, kind of take over sometimes tremendously. Drugs, alcohol. Man, listen, this addiction, people are so addicted to drugs, and this obsession that a lot of folks have for drugs, I mean, it's real. I mean, you can't get past it, you can't get over it. I mean, a lot of folks try to go to rehab about it. I mean, we done made songs about it. I mean, this is by far one of the most, moving things as far as within our country that's, that's a real epidemic, this drug pandemic, as far as folks that are really heavy on drugs, man, and the war on drugs, from taking it to killing ourselves for it, to, drug dealers becoming drug dealers, people getting in the game, trying to understand how these things work, trying to live that fast life, trying to make quick money, quick come-ups. They get addicted to it on both ends, not just being a fiend to as far as a customer, but also a distributor, somebody who just so obsessed with making the money and getting into that type of lifestyle, man. So, I mean, it's real deal like Holyfield like that. And a lot of things we so obsessed with is sports, working out, exercising, things of that nature. Like, people want to exercise so much, and people want to go so hard with exercising. Like, they go all in. Like, folks just can't stop going hard with exercising. Like, they so abusive with that. And another thing, man, is sports. Like, we so obsessed with sports, we want athletes to go back to work right now with all this COVID crap going on and whatnot. People are catching it already. They're testing people, and they're testing positive for this stuff already. And we just so ready for folks to go back to sports because we so obsessed with it. We babysitted and pacified with sports. Like, we have to have sports to feel some type of way, a validation of humanizing ourselves. Because of that, we so anxious to get that sports stuff going back on, because we obsessed with it. We want it that bad that we willing to put these athletes money on the line at the same time their lives on the line for our enjoyment, our entertainment. So I don't know what your obsessions is. I'm sure you probably heard and found yourself in one of those particular topics that I talked about today with us being obsessed with certain things. And, hopefully you either, feel some type of way or you feel a good type of way. But I hope so you do. And that's a good thing because you're in a place where hopefully you're trying to figure out and see where you may fall into the lines of the things that you may have heard tonight that you just may be obsessed with. You want to be on the feature? Please, please, please email me at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com or contact us at Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at The Feature with CJ3. We are also so excited about everything and so elated because we own Monday through Friday every single day at 9 p.m. And if you don't understand it now, you never will because we are definitely here. We definitely try to make it happen on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. And listen and download us on all major outlets. Please check out us on all the podcasts that's out there. Would love to make sure that you guys put us a part of y'all day, man. Also, please donate and support the cause of what it is that we're doing. If you love the information and the stuff that we're putting out there today, please, ma'am, please, sir, make us a part of your day. If nothing else, go to our Cash App, $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3. And our Anchor, the anchor.fm feature /the feature with CJ3. Our show is brought to you today by Success Athletic Training. My man Mark, we go hard. They train hard, man. If you're trying to get in shape, trying to look right for the summer, please get in touch with him. Contact him on his Instagram at Success Athletic or on his Facebook at Mark Lyles. Success Athletic. We go hard. Yeah, man. I hope you guys are ready and what's about to get ready. What we about to do, you know how I do it tonight. It's about that time for my song of the night. Yes, indeed. My feature song of the night is coming from a hot artist right now, man. This kid, he's definitely taking the world by storm with his tracks, man. He really starting to get recognized. And credit is due, man. He been in the game for a little while, just doing a little research on him, and he definitely got a nice little talented thing going on right now. He got this little track, man, that's been hitting the radios pretty hard, but at the same time, I've been loving it ever since it came out, man. If you don't know about my boy who I'm about to play tonight, man, y'all might want to get to know who he is, because he pretty hot. My boy Roddy Rich with the box.
SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so, got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no, say slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at. I was at that, where the stash at? Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac. Cause I know these niggas out there where the bag at. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder. Nigga try to give me 5 mile water. I lay his ass down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. A lot of niggas out here playing, ain't ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the rim, Vince Carter. And I know Poppy get a key for the party. Shawty barely seen the double C's, I bought her. Got a bitch that looking like a Leah, she a model. I got the pink slip, my whip is keyless. Compton, I'm about to get the key to the city. Patty, light up the seat. Forgetting out the coupe in the lot. Told her fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been trapping like the 80s. soul. Got a cash out. Told them wipe a nigga no. Say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul. And I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at. I've been moving them out. And steal it with me, then he got the blues in the pouch. Took her to the forest, put the wood in the mouth. Bitch, don't wear no shoes in my house. The private I'm flying in, I never wanna fly again. I take my chances in traffic. She sucking on dick, no hands with it. I just made her rolling plane like a landing strip. I'm a 2020 president candidate. I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman shit. I've been moving real gangster, so that's why she pick a grip. Shawty call me Crisco, cause I pop my shit. Got it out the mud. There's nothing you can tell me. Yeah, when I had a job, South Street wealthy. Yeah, got the coupe in the lot. Told her fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga soul. Got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no. Say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul. And I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at.
Tune in this Friday, man. My boy Freaking Neat, man. My next Feature Friday guest. Please, you do not want to miss this, man. My boy is blowing up, doing his thing, holding down the city of Tallahassee with his hit production and all those damn instruments that this dude play. I mean, you don't want to miss this, man. My boy Freaking Neat, one of the baddest up-and-coming producers, man. Please make sure that y'all tune in this Friday, July 3rd, 2020. Man, 9 p.m. It's already been 3 months. We're in our 3rd month, man. What y'all know about it? We here. We've been going hard for 3 months, man. So happy y'all here, man. We started this thing back in May 1st, man. It's July 1st, man. We rocking and rolling. And we just gonna keep on doing this thing, man. I hope y'all are ready, especially getting ready for tomorrow. It's that, Top 10 Thursday. So I hope y'all definitely gonna tune back in for tomorrow because we gonna definitely hold it down for y'all. But now it's time for a CJ3's True Stories. My true story goes like this. I try to tie in a true story with either the topic or the guest that I'm speaking to or speaking of. So of course, it's gonna go into tonight's topic. As far as obsession, I'll be honest, and this is it, and I'm keeping it just like this simple. I'm obsessed with ice cream, and I'm lactose intolerant. Now it's time for it. Would you rather? Yes, man, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Would you rather would definitely be what I do right now because it's when I ask a question or series of questions to find out would you rather this or would you rather that. So, man, we're about to get crack-lacking on this thing and just go ahead and ask that question pretty much, man. What my would you rather question is for tonight is, would you rather overcome your obsessions or be okay with your obsessions? Would you rather overcome your obsessions or would you be okay with being obsessed with certain things? That's your question for tonight, man. Please drop it in my comment box on the timeline on the show, man. Drop it down on this. I'll interact. I'll even go with y'all. Now I'll be honest. That's a hard one as far for me to answer, but I want to overcome my obsessions. I do. I have a lot of obsessions with certain things. I want to overcome them. But like anything that you're obsessed with or addicted to, anything's hard. Everything's hard, but it's gonna take time. I'm working on it. Let's start program. All right. So, man, please remember, if you want to be on the show, man, please email me at thefeature.cj3. If you want to be featured, please hit me up. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Go follow us at The Feature with CJ3. Every day. We are on every day, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Please, ma'am, please, sir, make us a part of your day. Go back and listen to some of those old Feature Fridays from previous months that we've been accustomed to doing, man. So we just rocking and rolling and keeping this thing here flowing, man. Please go download all our old Feature Friday guests, man, and go get a chance to listen to some of that. And please donate and support the cause. The great information that you're getting from this show, the great show that it is itself, man. Support the cause, support what it is. On Cash App, $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, and on Anchor at anchor.fm/The Featured with CJ3. And don't forget, please tune in this Friday. My Featured Friday guest this weekend is none other than my boy, Freaking Neek. Friday, July 3rd, man, right here on The Featured. Man, if all minds are clear, y'all already know how we do it. Man, please stay smart out there, stay safe, remember to stay clean, and stay y'all asses home. I love you. God bless, man. Be easy. Holla at y'all later, dog. Yep.
I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues, a journey I took. Y'all couldn't walk in my shoes, a young buck. Wild and tough from Tallahassee. Straight from South City in my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair on nappy. Cut it all off, plus some name after my pappy. The streets tried to trap me, but I had to escape. For my destiny awaits for me to be great. And I knew it, so the square had to show improvement. When I do it, so it was stupid. Now you loving me like you been, and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't live through the past, present, and the future. Just square the household name, something to get used to. I'm here, yeah.